Good afternoon, everybody. It's what is today? Tuesday. It's 4/19, 4/13, something like that. I'm crazy right now. Going over a bunch of stuff, bunch of data, looking at numbers, trying to figure this thing out. That's just what I'm doing, over and out. We got a bunch of teams we've hired, trying to figure out what we got to do to. We've got to get better optimization of teams. We got to get better optimization of a lot of you solo drivers. I'm looking heavily into all of this. There will be an owner-operator mileage change, and I'm going to just tell you that. I'm going to tell you right now. We've got a lot of drivers. We probably got 20-something drivers on OPI. We probably got about another 66 drivers on percentage of the load. We've got drivers complaining because they're not making any money and this, that, and the other. I can't help what the rates are out there. We got some drivers that are making really good money in some areas, but bottom line is I'm looking at it all, and I'm looking at really going to mileage pay, one number, loaded, empty, and then one fuel surcharge running for all miles. So it definitely be a positive impact for mileage drivers, and it's going to be a positive impact for the vast majority of your the percentage drivers. I can tell you, I've looked at your numbers, and I've run 6 and 9 months worth of numbers, so I know it's going to be. Now, we got some drivers out there that are percentage of the load, and are not percentage, they're OPI, quote. I guess you book your own loads and do your own thing. That's if it continues, that's fine with me. But I'm talking about the ones that are running percentage that we're trying to get loads for. I can't help that the decome rate per mile sitting at $2.10 a mile or less, and then you got fuel and half of these loads, that's basically including fuel and a lot of it. I mean, in your rate per mile after taking no fuel surcharge, well, let me get this. Your total rate per mile that's running totally right now for this company is $1.88 a mile. And that's it in a nutshell. And I can tell you that number is that is competitive number throughout the country, because I'm talking to other trucking companies that are all fighting the same battle. So that's where we are. I'm trying to figure this thing out. We've got to get our fleet rolling, and listen, we've got some damn good opportunities. I can tell you right now, looks like, we've been awarded a dedicated. I've called on that one, the one in Texas. So there's going to be some other stuff. I got called today. Super dedicated run contract for a year. Drop and hook, nothing but that. Pulling another containers. You're actually pulling another company's. You're pulling containers, and so there's a lot of things happening. It's just taking time, but I'm going to tell you something. I know I got drivers complaining right now about not making money, and most all of the ones that are complaining about not making money, 99% of them are percentage drivers. And guys and girls, I cannot help the fact that rates suck right now. I mean, it is what it is, and I mean, you're getting a percentage of the load, and it is what it is. I can't help it. That's what we're hauling it for. Believe me, I wish we were hauling it for a whole lot more. That way we'd be making good money, and that's something we're not doing. That's why I'm here, trying to get this thing turned around to get it making the way we need to make it. So I'm just laying it out to you. That's where I'm at. I'll also tell you, and I know some of you don't want to hear it, but hey, it is what it is. I've got service issues with Walmart. I got service issues with Knauf. I got service issues with Coke, Reyes Coke. We've got service issues where it's every one of us. It's not just y'all. It's not just us. It's not maintenance. It's not safety. It's not the whole 9 yards. And all we can do is, come together, fight together, and pull together and do what we got to do. And that's the way it is. And I plan on doing what I got to do to turn this son of a gun around the way it needs to be turned. And I hope you're all with me. But I'm not gonna beg nobody. I'm just not that way. I'm some dumbass from the South that ain't gonna beg nobody. I'm gonna do what I got to do to turn this thing around and to make everybody money and make this baby roll like it's supposed to roll. And we gotta do what we gotta do. So, and it's an interesting fight. So, we're doing some good things. I mean, I'm sitting here looking at some drivers that are turning the hell out of miles, and some of them out there that are rolling and taking loads and not, accepting them and going and getting them unloaded and picking up another one and going again. So it's a combination, and it's we got enough issues of our own in this office, non-driving wise, that we're working on, and I'm working on, believe me, to get that squared away. So that's kind of where I am today. To be honest with you, we have a board of directors meeting tomorrow where they have an advisory board, and they've had this board. Matter of fact, I was asked up here in December, and I came up here in March, early March, and sat on this board. They've always had this. It's something Don Orange had for years, and so I got meetings with these cats tomorrow, and going over, kind of where we are, what we're doing, and where we got to go. So that's where it is. That's where it is. So I love y'all. Y'all be safe tonight. Had a good day accident-wise yesterday. And we just got to keep it up. We have got to keep it up. So I love y'all. Take it easy. Have a good evening. Bye.